compliments of the season. We hope you're having fun.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the last edition. Yay! We made it from January to December. So we said April, and April till now, God has been super faithful. I mean, we've had a whole lot of guests on this show, and they have impacted us. We've learned a whole lot. And so today is the last edition. Parents on a Mission with CR. Again, my name is Oluwasan Titilayo, and I have here with me
Rosaline Uralia.
All right, she's always been by my side. She's been my guide through, and I've been hers as well. So thank you for, sticking so close to us. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. We are so grateful. So I'll leave it to Rose what we're talking about today.
Thank you so much. Thank you once again for your support through the months. Thank you so much. Thank you. And today we just want to talk about the whole essence of Christmas. How have we been able to maximize?
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. The whole essence of Christmas, and I just wanted to show them my Alice band. And that's fine. So that is what is sharing today.
That's what is
so the whole essence of Christmas. And then we're also going to talk about vision boarding for 2024 with our children. All right. So we hope you enjoy this conversation.
Yes.
Why we do not have any guests today? Well, I see myself as a guest.
And I am a guest as well.
So yes, you're welcome.
Welcome. Good to have you on the show.
Good to have you too. So we're going to share our experience, and then before we go on, let's look at what we have learned over time through 2023. We've looked at Asian and modern parenting. We had like the first episode, the first and the second, and I think the third. We had a whole lot, learning how to parent a little here, a little there, precept upon precept, helping the children, taking a bit of the ancient parenting style and the modern parenting style. And we had very amazing guests come put us through, walk us through this path. And it's been a blessing. Also, we've had Mommy Oshidero, we've had the one we went to a school,
we had Mrs. Sandra.
Yes, Oluwadamilare. Yes, Mrs. Sandra Oluwadamilare. We've had Mrs. Kemi Edeko. We've had our husbands, our daddies, our pastors. We've also had ourselves a couple of times. And we really hope that this last one, the Bible says that the end of a matter is better than the beginning. So I'm really looking forward to hearing from you today, Rosie, and I hope I'm also able to impact.
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So looking at the real essence of Christmas. Now, if I'm to put this question through to you to see, okay, what are the things that you have done in preparation for Christmas? Yes, Christmas is about 2 days. Was about 2 days back. That was on the 25th. I'm sure you saw Santa Claus. You took your children to see Santa.
Yes, the Santa came over.
Okay, Santa came over.
We had a Bible club session where Santa came over.
That's amazing. And you have Christmas trees, decorated.
Beautiful Christmas tree.
And now, most importantly, what were the values that you passed across to your children this season to show them that Jesus is the reason for the season, not Santa Claus?
Okay, yes. So I will just be very practical. It's something we've practiced over the years, and it's been a consistent thing. And I just really hope that this pattern will go through with the children. So at the Bible Club, we had a session where we have to give, because I know that I've grown with this understanding, and I've also learned over time that Christmas is not just about eating chicken, seeing Santa, Christmas tree. There's been a lot of misconception or diversion, or let me say a lot of attraction that have watered down the whole essence of Christmas. So we as parents, we have to be very cautious of not being driven in that direction. So one of the things that we do is we give. Like in my church, we have this opportunity of having a welfare program where they do Jesus market. So it's a time to declutter the house, have the children drop what they're not using anymore, have them sacrifice some things they're using, but we can at least give out, So we pack and put all of these things together neatly, and then we give it out to Jesus market. It could also be home appliances, you understand, like refrigerator, grill that you're not using. Like there's this grill I had, and I know that there was, at the time, the electricity wasn't so good, and then the generator powering it will be a lot of load on the generator. So I'm like, I don't think I need this right now, so I gave it out. It was quite expensive, but why keep it? And then if the children see things like that, it would motivate them, and as they grow, they would also learn that one of the major things for the season is giving, because first of all, God gave us. For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son. So I personally feel that we should impute and impact our children with the give them this orientation that Christmas is a time to give, it's a time to share with loved ones, with people in need, and all. And then at the Bible Club as a group, we're able to visit the orphanage. Yes. We're able to have parents send their children with snacks, food items, non-perishable food items, clothing, and all of that, and it was massive. I mean, when you do these things, even I felt so fulfilled. I feel good with myself that I am doing something, and I think aside from Christmas, we could also make it a practice. So that's one major thing that I know that I've done over the years. And December generally is a season of Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Just giving thanks as well. So aside from giving human, you should also engage the children to give thanks. To give thanks, to be thankful. Because that is the moment. Yes, that's the moment a lot of them will see people going on vacation, traveling, buying new things. What if you cannot buy that or afford to buy that at the time? So you need to let them know that we need to give thanks. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I mean, it's a whole year, and God has been good to us. So aside from all the Christmas tree, Santa here and there, we should ensure that they get that.
That's a very good one. Thank you very much, Titi. That's a very, very good one. In addition to what you have said, I think Christmas is also a time to build some family traditions. Just like what you have said now, giving, it can be a family tradition that, it goes on and on, the generation, from generation to another generation. Now you have started, putting your children through in giving during Christmas. They get used to it. By the time you do it once, twice, thrice, it becomes a tradition. And it can also be a time to bond with families. Remember, it's a time where you bond intentionally. Christmas at times we get overwhelmed with activities, events here and there, and family time is very, very short.
Right.
So it's something that you build intentionally. Have time for your family, have time to sit together. The children have been in school and now they're on holiday. It's time to get to know each other. Time to do movie time, game time, eat together, cook together, do things together. Danny has been busy all through the years. Visit loved ones, extended family. That's the time to come together. It's a lot of time for the family. Yes, to create memories. I think that's it. Creating memories for the family. So
I also did not mention
work on that.
Yes, I also did not mention for the people who really work for God at this time. It's very good to give to them, like your priests, your pastors, their children. You can just, whatever you can afford, reach out to them, show them the love of Christ, because they've shown you the love of Christ over time. So you should also remember to give them, not only Christmas, always, but this time is very, very significant, to just engage and ensure that they learn that. That's very important. Something funny happened last year. Like, we had cakes coming in, and then we had to because we couldn't go around everybody on our list, so we do a gift shuffling. If somebody gives us a cake, we'll say, okay, let's present this to this one. So at some point, my children are like, why is it that
all the cakes are going out?
All the cakes, we are receiving cakes, but then it's going out, you know. I mean, I can really tell that passed a message in as much as it was quite painful but then I think we eventually had cake. I can't really remember. But this year definitely I said that, we are going to have cake, but just be patient. So that's also one thing I remember. It's quite interesting.
I just remember something my parenting coach said, that when it's December, think about 5 people that have impacted your life. Five category of people that have impacted your life. Your superior, your age range, maybe your mates, then your what do they call it? The person under you.
Okay.
You understand? Okay, take for instance your pastor,
staff.
Your staff. You have mentioned your pastor, your friends, your family member, then your staff at work. Then for the children, they should learn to appreciate their teachers. Teachers that have impacted them over time. So the school teachers in church, teachers in school. They should learn to show appreciation. No matter how small. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be something massive. At least show appreciation. They've been with you. They've impacted you over the months from January to December. So we should teach the children to know how to appreciate this, and also we should teach the children to appreciate us as parents. Yes, they should learn to say thank you, daddy, thank you, mommy. It could just be a note. It could just be a note, to say Merry Christmas. Just write a note to daddy, to mommy. Oh, you've been amazing. Thank you for being such a wonderful father. Thank you for being such a wonderful mother. This is to wish you Merry Christmas. It could just be something written down.
That makes a lot of sense. They can even write out what they appreciate their parents for. So mommies, you can tell the children to do that for daddies, and daddies, you can also encourage the children to do that for mommy. That's a very great one. That's a great one. And then one of my mentors also mentioned that a lot of people the Christmas tree has taken away, the attention from the manger. We should let the children know about the manger. When Christ was born, I feel bad that I couldn't get that decorative this year, but I'm really looking forward to getting it. It's just the manger. You can buy it from them. I think it's a Family Ward Center at Lekki Phase 1. You can buy it from them. You can even have your carpenter make it for you if you have one that can create such. So it's very important to. And I've seen a couple of buildings or properties around who have a manger. Yes, in front of their house. That's very important that we keep that in their head, aside from just showing off Christmas tree.
Very true. Christmas tree has actually taken over the whole
Yes.
That's a good one. Thank you very, very much. Then
my own question.
Okay.
Because it was a question that triggered all this answers. True. So now, leaving Christmas, let's move on to the New Year. So New Year is actually a big deal. A lot of people have New Year resolutions and all of that. What's your child's New Year resolution? You have your own vision, you have your own plan, you have everything. The Bible says that make the vision plain. In the book of Habakkuk, it said make the vision plain, and then those that see it and read it, they would run with it. So aside from mommy and daddy making the vision plain, you should also make it plain to the children, and then make it plain to them that they can also create what they're expecting for the year 2024. Yes, so that they can run with it. If you want to, maybe this last year you did not do well in some subject or in some exams, what are you willing to do in the year 2024? How do you want to achieve this? If you notice that you're not being tidy and all of that, so I want to ask, as a godly parent that I know you are, and God is really helping you, how have you been able to activate this in your own family? How have you been able to, kickstart this? Because I know you mentioned to me that.
Yes, thank you very, very much. It's part of our family tradition. Whenever it's December like this, we take out time to go to the camp
Okay.
So what we do most of the time when we go there, everybody will have their writing material with the children.
Oh.
So everybody write down what you think you didn't do well this year, and how can you do better next year. Of course, basically it's about their academics. You know, just like you mentioned, what are the subjects that you think you didn't do well? Okay, you had 80 over 100 in this particular subject. Do you think you can do better next year? Can you target like 95? You know, and they write out, okay, what I did this year and what I will do better next year. They have it written down, you know. And you know, under it they write something like, oh, God help me achieve this, blah 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 blah.
Nice.
Yes, they write that down. And whenever they come in, you know, during midterm, we look at it. Okay, how did it go this first half of the term? Were you able to meet up? You know, my husband is actually good with that.
Oh wow.
He will keep. Can I have
thumbs up?
Yes.
Daddy.
He will say, can I have the division we wrote down? Let me see it. So he looks at it.
Did you see at the end of the year or
the term? As in when they come for midterm.
Oh yeah.
When they come in for midterm. So he looks at it. So there is like a follow-up.
Yeah.
So if eventually at the end of the term, we'll bring it and say, okay, this is what you did last term and this is what you did this term. Were you able to meet up with your vision? You know, a lot of us write down visions.
Yes.
We just write it down. In fact, by the end of January, you're already feeling like, I beg, this thing cannot work. You understand? So it's about writing it down. Another thing that should be added, you know, which we have not really gone into, but we are planning to do that, is to add pictures.
Yes.
You know, add pictures, add images to those things. Okay, take for instance, a child wants to become a doctor. There should be something.
Yes, maybe from a journal or a magazine to cut out
or print out even from the internet. You know, print out and let it be on their
door,
vision board. This one, my boys even have they have this board. They have their vision board, you know, by their bedside. Okay. That they can stick it. They have this pin that they can just stick it on the they have this thing stick by their wall. So if parents can do that, you know, help the child. Whenever the child sees that, the child knows that, oh, there is a vision, there is a goal, there is a purpose. I won't just do anything anyhow. Take for instance, there was a time, you know, when I noticed that every time you come into their room, everywhere is all over the place. So we got a picture of a well-laid bed, well-arranged boys' room, and we pasted it somewhere around their room. And I tell you, there was a lot of difference. You know, whenever I come into them, I'm like, can you see this room? Can you look at your room? You know, and it was like a drive for them because they were seeing the picture of how a room should be. So I think adding pictures to the visions will help to move that vision to reality.
Yes, I remember a place in the Bible that says that put it on your doorpost. You know, put it on your doorpost, put it on your walls, whatever, you know, the scriptures, paste it there. And then I think in my apartments, I had it on the door. I had like cards on the door, motivational confessions on the door. As regards each child, I'll put what's necessary there. The kitchen door, I'll put it there. You know, I made the house text rich. Aside from vision boarding now, we can make the house text rich for the children, so they can keep seeing who they are and what they want to, who they want to become. So thank you very much for the vision boarding. And then you said that they should add pictures to what they have put down. So vision boarding is very, very important. I think our next episode, let's challenge ourselves. I think that's New Year, right? So that will be January. So maybe we can come with samples of what we have done for our children, and then we can show it up to every parent, and then maybe we can take it up from there. And hopefully, if we have a friend of mine who is into vision boarding, we can invite her to come and talk to us on this. So I think that's what we want to share today. So first of all, the whole essence of Christmas, and the next one, which we would likely continue in January, is vision boarding with the children. Thank you so much. Aside from this, we said we wanted to hear from you.
Please, we want to encourage you. Can you let us know what other aspects you need us to talk about? Something you know that, oh, we have not touched this aspect. Please drop it on our message box on YouTube or on our email.
Email. Or we can actually share our contact, so you could send a message, maybe a WhatsApp message to either of us
Okay.
to let us know if you do not want your name to pop up against that topic. I mean, if you want it to be confidential, so just send us a private message, and then we would look at an appropriate guest or speaker to minister to us on this.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank
I
you.
want to encourage you, please keep liking, keep sharing,
And subscribe.
keep watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Parents on a Mission with
With TR. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so
We
much.
wish you Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Because it's Merry Christmas, right? But
Happy
we can still wish you
2024.
Merry Christmas,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Every day is Christmas
Every day
for
is
us
Christmas.
in Jesus' name.
Amen.
We love you all. Thank you so much. Bye bye.